Hello, 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 and welcome back. As you can see, a couple more things are missing. We're missing things. We're slowly getting there. We are. I trust me. We're getting there. There's a few things that I've been working on over there, and stuff like that. And I think for the most part, like all of this is automated. All of this is now automated. I think all of this is now automated. Are we at a point here? I think it's just the stainless steel stuff that I haven't automated. I haven't done the bolts. I haven't done. Oh no. Well, spoiler. We got to do the PE and the rubber and the liquids, right? So we've pretty much automated and duplicated everything that is being made here over in the other base. That is awesome. That is amazing. That's all I ever wanted in life. All right. That's it. That's all. Uh, but we do have a couple more things to automate. So things like, okay, well, as you can see, I have Canthal and stainless and the nichrome all disabled over here. I also have 32 hot titanium ingots. That's dangerous. But yeah, as you can see, we have stopped these as well, which is really, really nice to see. We are done. I did automate those over there. What else have we automated? I made a whole bunch of RAM. That's fun. I made a whole bunch of these guys. But on that note, we should probably look to automate the SMDs. The other thing is the polyethylene and PVC and the AE2 processors that we're still waiting on. So let's take a quick look downstairs, and I'll also show you what's changed around here. We are only down to 4 DMEs down here, and we could probably remove even more than that. The other thing of note is I have basically disabled this. We are no longer making polymer clay here any longer. We will slowly trickle this out into this system, which is connected into our other base. So no more of that. We are still using this for the pulsating and things like that at the moment, but soon enough, those are all going to disappear. I actually don't know where the pulsating's going. Where is it going? Why did we just increase? Did I miss a furnace? I missed a smelter. I missed a smelter. There we go. Now we've disabled it. Whoopsie. I knew I forgot something. There we go. Now it's disabled effectively. Okay, so that's good. This will wind its way down. No big deal there. I just added a polymer chest like this one. That one will supply these guys right here. I just want to make sure I did that. I did it. Perfect. Okay, that's good. The other thing of note is I'm using a lot less power around here, right? So I've removed 2 of the numismatic dynamos and moved them to the other base as well. So lots of good little details to kind of progress through. I did get a little bit of rutile in some of my processing. That's why we had some there. We're just going to delete that. The pulsating dust, I'll throw in there. Sure, the clay too. And this furnace, because it's MV, it gets junked, basically. I'll probably look to arc furnace all of those items in due time. Now, what's next? Let's head on over to the other base, and let's take a quick look. I need to grab one of those ender chests to put those titanium through the vacuum so that I don't run into problems. So, anyways, first and foremost, let's jump on over here. As you can see, I've expanded on this DME system. We have skeleton skulls here, but we're still out of iron. Even though I now have 4, as you can see, 2 are still superior, so they're getting there. I have 4, but this is all because I'm turning all of our tin into liquid at the moment. But this will fill us up with skeleton skulls. That's been added. I have to add to the creeper still. This guy here, we have snowballs. We have blizz rods. We have basalts rod and blitz rods. Okay. And we have saltpeter that I've added to the system. And of course, our obsidian dust. And then, of course, well, not of course, but we have 4 elemental data models going at the same time here as well. Same thing with our gas. We are at 3 pumping through. We are losing all in the gas tier realm. So that's a thing. But that one, we have all the loot fabricators. It's just a matter of balancing out our simulation chambers as we go. We're good there. We're good here. We're good almost everywhere else. We burnt through a lot of redstone, and I'll show you why soon. But yeah, everywhere else we're doing okay. I added all of my shulkers are now in here. So we have, what, 5 total, all supplying our diamonds that are going into this ender chest. That's our entire network right there. That one ender chest. So that's really, really important to know and understand. I've also added in a couple of fluids since last episode, and I've expanded on our power system and also made 8 vibrant capacitor banks for in this world. Again, 2 of these came from the other one, and I just added some more otherwise. So lots of good little details there. And yeah, there we go. There's all of our rods and things like that, zombie heads, etc., that we added to the system, which is good. Out of tin, like I stated. All right. Well, otherwise, let's head on up here. Again, we're just doing a quick roundabout. This has not changed. I did finish those. We got the Fluix. These guys here. Oh, yes. I remember. So this is fun. So in the stack filter, you have to ignore the NBT data for it, for them to get input into here. So that's a thing. Just as an FYI, it's a little annoying, but that's the thing. Okay. On that note as well, we got all of the seeds going. I made soul sand, right, with this hellish matter and sand. We got blaze powder just from doing blaze rods. I thought about macerating it, but not worth it. We got basalt's powder, same way. Blizz powder, same way, right? And then we made all of our aerotheum, petrotheum, pyrotheum, and cryotheum. And then, of course, to culminate it all, the mana dust, right? So as we go, that will get better and better. I also automated our binder composite, play balls, and some ender shards for reasons beknownst to me. These 3 down here are actually set up and automated. They're going to be all of our wood items, so chests, sticks, and planks, but I don't have any spruce in the base, so they're not working at this time. Okay. That's most of what I do. Most of it. As you can see, we have Canthal. We have Nichrome over here as well. So those are good. Our stainless steel is maxed out. We got this guy. I added this. What is this again? This is, oh yeah, rubber, right? So taking rubber sheets to put it into rubber bars, right? So now we have liquid rubber available to us. I did all of these from the salt water. Oh, and I connected this up for polyethylene. Yes, indeed. We already have it. Spoiler alert. So yeah, there's that. And then what else did we do? Oh, I fixed my glass situation. What I did is I added an arc furnace up at the top with oxygen coming in here. And this thing definitely cooks faster than the electric furnace. So if that's what you're looking to do, make sure you do it. This is our tantalum. And of course, as I said, our composite binder. We are so out of rubber, it's not even funny. And it's slow. It's very, very slow. I don't actually know if there's a faster way to cook it even. Not really, right? There's no better way. Maybe a multi-smelter, something like that, or maybe I'll just add another one. As you can see, there's our polymer clay now at 65.5, and I made solarium. All good. All good. We got some stainless coming through. We got a lot of things coming through, which is quite nice. Last but not least, last but definitely not least, is I set up this row here, and we have no output at this point in time. Well, this is inputting polyethylene, and these are all HV assembling machines. Now, these are all going to be the things for our components. This is going to handle every component that we need for the foreseeable next little future. All of these guys right here, all 5 of them. But as you can see, we're missing a few items. So we need to get these few items into the system so that we can start actually making components. So the first one here is gallium foil. Now, gallium is a pain, as we know. It's kind of annoying. We need basically gallium dust, and gallium dust we need to then smelt. No. Yes. No? Maybe? I don't remember. How do we make gallium foil? There we go. Yeah, we got to metal bend a gallium ingot, which is gallium dust smelted. Okay, perfect. Now, to get gallium dust, this is the annoying part, right? It definitely is. You can electrolyze? No. Chemical bath of bauxite. That's kind of really the only true way to get gallium available to us. So this is going to be one of our next steps. Sphalerite and bauxite. Those are the only two. Okay. So one of the things that we need to do, I think we can get tiny piles from other stuff. I don't remember though. Maybe it's the medium or small pile. Yeah, sphalerite, things like that. So anyways, long story short, we need to get gallium foil automated over here. I did add packagers as well for that potassium and lithium that we get from the salt water. So anyways, gallium foil and then PVC, right? So let's start our path down our PVC. We also need to find a thing for carbon and gallium, which also will lead into gallium arsenide. Yeah, lots to get done, to say the least. So without further ado, I'm going to collect a few things, and we'll jump on back and see if we can't at least get some gallium over here. It's probably not going to be perfect. All right, so it definitely gets a little bit interesting because we're not exactly at an automation point for gallium. So I grabbed all the gallium dust that I have available to me. I'm throwing 8 in here, and I did put this down to a single stack in this drawer, okay? On top of that, of course, we have the 8 gallium going in here. No big deal there, right? Pretty straightforward. Seen it before. Awesome. Okay. Good to know. So anyways, I'm going to actually stick in the gallium. Oh God, it pains me so much. But this will keep basically 2 full stacks of gallium at all times. Now back over here, we have lots of space overall. So I am going to do a similar thing. No, not a downgrade. What am I doing there? So we are going to actually put the gallium into our system via a drawer, right? And I think I'm going to start that over here. Kind of the ones that are a little bit harder for us to get at the moment, right? But there we go. Gallium is going in. Now, the foils, on the other hand, I do have a few of them, but we are going to settle this the same way that we have with every other system with our foils. So, same thing as our tantalum over here and others. We are going to go in and we are going to ensure that we do not run into any complications. We are going to say gallium ingots, and I guess we'll keep the 8. I assume it's 8 and 8. Yeah. And this is going to be at 10. That's good. And then, yeah, gallium ingot for 8. It sucks. It pains me a little bit, but it is what it is as well. We kind of have to get this step going anyways, so yeah. On that note, though, let's go in here. I do have all this foil on me, so I do want to just quickly... I'm going to put one of them in here. Nope, not in there. In here. Because, well, it can start to use it, right? This first one will start to use it accordingly. Silence all of those. Silence machines. And whereas this one here, we will conveyor out like that, but I'm not going to hook it up just yet. I want to go through all of this stuff first before we get into that situation. Okay, so there's our transistor done, right? So step one, complete. That should output. Excellent. Now in here, I have the downgrade with the upgrade. So this should give us 512, and then it should back up into here and be done. So it shouldn't run too badly on our gallium foils, but it's also not, you know, I'm also going to have more than what I currently need, right? So let's put this down like so, and let's tap this guy like so, and let's put that guy in it because we only want one stack. And then I'm just going to put the stack that I have in there. So I have a spare 48 on me that I can put into this system and just kind of store for later use once we get to that point. The nice thing about this is I can literally just keep one stack. This is the most efficient recipe for the transistor, right? It's the tantalum plus the gallium to get 32 of these things at a time. So this is the most efficient way to get these, but it is a little bit expensive, right? But it's not using a ton of gallium foil, as you can see. Okay, cool. One step completed. The next step on here was carbon dust. Now, I have a ton of carbon dust at the other base, and I don't remember where I'm getting it from. In the slightest, I assume it's electrolyzing something that is providing me this item, and I just don't remember what it is. This one's an interesting one. Just sugar is pretty easy. The fertilizer from the distillation towers is probably where I'm truly getting it from, along with the calcite. You can also do just straight up charcoal. I would have gotten it from some of the magnesite, coke dust. Okay. Yeah, there's a few different options here, and I'm just going to have a quick look through. Carbon dioxide. Okay. Carbon monoxide. Yeah, all these things make sense. Methane is another solution, right? We could make methane from hydrogen and carbon, or... No, we can't. We can't. We can make it out of this, though. Netherwort. Basically, any crop you can make methane out of. But let me figure out how I want to make this carbon dust. And then also, we need to start on our PVC, which I forgot we need to get another... is it chemical? I can't remember what it is. Let me just click on this for a second. Boop. There we go. No, not centrifuge. Electrolyzer to get some chlorine into our system. So we're going to need another fluid cell for chlorine. And we're also going to need a electrolyzer. Electrolyzer. All right, so carbon dust. Carbon, carbon, carbon. Super easy. Wonderful little recipe. Well, diamond. Diamond turns into carbon, as we know. Science. But there we go. So diamond into carbon dust. Beautiful. So that system is now set up and ready to roll. So that should give us carbon now over here. Excellent. Which means the next of our SMDs are working. Beautiful. Beautiful. It's funny. I need like an item for each step along the way. All right. Resistors. Beautiful. Another one get. Awesome. Equally on that point, I had to make a whole bunch of fluid cells because during the process of making PVC, you run into a few different things. So you have to make vinyl chloride, but in making vinyl chloride, you also get hydrochloric acid, right? We just got the chlorine, and then the actual PVC, which is the polyvinyl chloride as well, gets made from this process. So if we head on over to our chemical reactors over here, I think I have everything set up. Chlorine and ethylene is going to get us our vinyl chloride, right? Ethylene, chlorine, vinyl chloride, and hydrochloric acid, okay? So those two items, pretty straightforward, right? Is this correct? Yeah, that'll be correct. So we do that. We do that. Beautiful. That should get both. Oh, hold on. No, it's not going to get both because we need to supply this with chlorine. Oh, I should have put it over there. We'll put it over there. Excellent. All right, good. So now this guy is working, and we will get ourselves the polyvinyl. Amazing. And then from there, we need to put our vinyl chloride, back into this fluid interface because we need the vinyl chloride with oxygen to make the polyvinyl chloride. Oh boy. It's always a mouthful. You know, whenever you do this type of stuff, it's always a doozy. But there we go. And why isn't it going? We need it set to number 1. Okay, number 1. Go. Nice. We are now getting our PVC. That is great. PVC is fantastic. We're getting hydrochloric acid. We're getting vinyl chloride and also the PVC. I can't think of anything better than that. That will allow us to get our thin polyvinyl chloride sheets. So let's quickly look up the PVC and let's get to our thin polyvinyl. And I believe what I need to do is we need to get this in a solid form. So we're going to need, first of all, words. An extruder? No, not that. A fluid solidifier. That's the one right there. So PVC with a mold ingot is going to get us that item. All right. For this, because we already have it made somewhere else, do we though? Or did I just do plates? I don't remember which I did over here. Let's just take a quick gander. It's back here, right? Oh, okay. So I did a fluid solidifier PVC into plates. Okay, so I did this, and that was fine. Plates are fine, and then we can take the plates and we can bend them, right? So we could do that plate into the bending machine as well, or we could just do 2 fluid solidifiers for both. Let me double check the recipes on which one is a little bit cheaper. So fluid solidifier for me to make 2 of those. Tempered glass. How do you make tempered glass? Oh, arc furnace glass. That's a little annoying. Oh, you can also blast furnace glass with oxygen as well. Interesting. I think that's the way I want to go. I think I want to keep it in a fluid format for this. So I think I'm going to go that route. So let me just get, do we have another arc furnace somewhere? I don't think so. I think they're all in use. Yeah, I think so. So let me get that and we will get some tempered glass. All right. So because I had to set up this arc furnace, I might as well use it for some other stuff. So let's break down these Canthal oil blocks and basically recycle them. I got the tempered glass, I got the fluid solidifiers, and I decided to go with ingot molds. But yeah, look at that. We get Canthal ingots. That's good enough for me, right? There's a lot of things. You know what? I should actually take some of these over before I forget, because then I'll end up setting something up, and yeah, it'll be one of those things. But let's go set up our plastic bars for sake of a different term. That's what I got. All right, so yeah, Canthal. Let's just throw it right here. There we go. We got some Canthal in the system without even hooking up an EBF. Aren't we amazing? All right, we have our fluid solidifier line right over here. That should work out very nicely. We do not need either of those. No siree. We do, however, need these ingot molds. All right. And on top of that, we need PVC there. And we need polyethylene as well in our fluid interface. Awesome. I definitely want to keep a full stack like we have of the rubber bars as well. So we'll do that. And conveyors are going to be required. And also our pipes. Pipes are important. This just in. Okay, there we go. Excellent. We will do this, and we will do this one will be our polyethylene, and this one we will do with our PVC. Excellent. Now, why did I decide to do ingots? That's a good question. That's the real question here. The main reason that I decided to do it with ingots is both recipes actually do have some need for the ingots in the future. And then, of course, from the ingot side of things, we can always use those ingots to make the other items that we need to, right? So in that regard, I felt like it was a safer bet in the long run to go this route with our initial resource of each of these. And that way, from there, we can bend them, we can turn them into foils, we can do all the other stuff that we want to. So with that, then next step will be our foil, our PVC foil over here, as well as, so I'm going to need 3 bending machines, I believe, because each one of those has a plate as well. Oh, and that'll finish off our plate line completely. That's kind of crazy. I didn't even think about that. So yeah, we're going to have polyethylene bars, etc. So yeah, that's good. Okay. Polyethylene bar, and then let's just do the PVC bar as well. Right? Okay, good. From there, I'm going to grab the 3 bending machines that we require to get this thing done. All right, so after some decently quick review, to say the least, let's just do this. We actually need to put the PVC through an extruder here for the plates. Okay. You can't use the bending machines. Like I said, I mean, I knew I'd figure it out one way or another. All right. Let's get our trim out because we want that to be connected to the system like so. I am a little claustrophobic in this base at times. It is a little bit tight, but it's okay. It's okay. I can't have everything perfect. Maybe when I play this again one day, I can do things better. Or maybe when we go to redo the base again, we can do it better, right? Little details like that. All right, let's do that and that. Beautiful. And this is going to be our PVC bars for 16. I think I had 16 there. Yes. Good. Okay. That gets us our PVC plates. Very good. Okay, so we got our PVC bars. We got our PE bars. I did make our PVC foil right here. Very good. And that led towards the third item to be completed, our capacitor banks. Very nice. I think the next one up is it the nickel ferrite? Yeah, nickel zinc ferrite, and then the gallium arsenide and fine platinum. These ones are a little bit more complicated, to say the least. The nickel zinc ferrite, I believe we just made some not too long ago. And it is done in an EBF, and I believe it's also done with smelting. Do I have it here? That's all tungsten. Why do I have so many iron plates just sitting there? I have no clue. Neodymium. Oh, man, all these things. Okay, so let's get the nickel. This guy right here. Nickel zinc ferrite is the item that we require. And this guy is done in an electric blast furnace with the ferrite mixture. So we need to do this first in a mixing machine. Oh, zinc. There's the problem. There's the problem. All right. Well, you know, it's kind of like the gallium, right? I do have some from here, which is good, but yeah, zinc. Zinc. Zinc is a bit of a pain. Not gonna lie. Let's see. Zinc dust comes from tetrahydrate or purified tin. Well, we can actually get quite a bit of purified tin. Sphalerite as well. Sphalerite, though, is very difficult to get. Is it? Yeah, it's the moon, I think, if I recall. So, yeah, that's a thing. We can buy it, though. So, you know, maybe we'll go that route. I don't know. But for right now, I'm kind of just thinking that we will pretty much just prepare. I can get purified tin ore, though. Like, I think our miner has actually collected some in some of these locations. Yeah, see, we're getting tin ore right here. And we got lots of it. Oh, hello. That's pretty nice, actually. So, yeah, we got, obviously, a pretty good tin ore vein here. It's also going to be a bauxite vein. But that tin ore, now that we know, we can pulverize this to get that, but what we need is this. So that's going to be purified. So we can, yeah, oh, we can get it from the chemical bath too. So we can crush it, chemical bath it, and then that gets us purified, which we can pulverize again. That's pretty good. That's really good, actually. So, very easy for us to do over here in our system. It's just going to take way too long for us to do it today. So, without further ado, I don't think I have any zinc dust. No, I made it all into ingots. Okay, that's fine because we were focusing on foil at the time. So I need to get some zinc ingots, which will be not from this. It'll be from another process down the road, the chemical bath. We can probably actually grab a couple here, the 8 that we have, and throw them in the bath and see if we can't get one. But yeah, so the zinc dust, the, what else was it? No, this one. Zinc dust, nickel dust we have, iron dust we have. Okay, so the rest of that is no problem whatsoever. It's just the zinc. Okay, cool. And we did get some, so that's good. Let's head on over. Actually, let's grab a mixer. I don't think I have another one sitting there. Let's just grab a quick mixer here. There we go. Excellent. Give me back that, please. Thank you. Man, we are running out of stainless steel. I'm going to have to bring some from the other base. That's the one thing before this. If you look in the chat logs up here, oh, it's not even there anymore. It was like teleport. I just went back and forth because I needed to. Just too many things to keep track of. Okay. Well, I think what I'm going to do is we're going to get this going for our nickel zinc ferrite mixture and ingot. But I don't think we're going to be able to finish today. We got nickel, we got zinc, and we got iron dust, and that's set to a 2. Okay, so set it to a 2, and let's get things situated here. Yeah, not ideal. Situated. There we go. Perfect. But it is what it is. So This, and then 16 of these, and then 4 of those. I think that's the mixture, correct? Yeah, 1, 1, and 4 set to 2. Okay, good. We'll connect that up to the system, see what we get. I think the only item that we'll be missing is the zinc. Yep, there we go. And so the zinc can go in here. Not that we have it at all available to us, but that's where that's going to go. Okay. The zinc dust can go in there for right now so that we can get a output. And I can set this up as well. Man, I am out of drawers again. Feels like just the other day. All right. We're going to do this. And you know what else I'm going to do? I'm going to max it out at 1 stack because I do not want to have a ton of this lying around once we do process our zinc. Okay. At least for now. At least for now. We'll key that. We'll do that. Boom. And boom. All right. Ferrite mixture. Good. Now we do have, like I said, the ferrite ingot, which comes from the hot, I think, or somewhere here. I don't remember where. How did I get this? Hello? I thought it was an EBF. Wasn't it an EBF? Nickel, zinc, ferrite. Oh, I hit you. There we go. Yeah, so it's oxygen plus that ferrite mixture in an EBF. Okay. So that is going to be in this system over here. So I'll add that to this system. I think I'm not going to do a compressed. We'll just do a regular basic drawer. And I might even cap it out. Oh, no. Lock. Woo. Close one. Could have had something go in there. All right. We're going to do that. And we'll do that and that. Perfect. Okay. I think that's where we have to end it, though, for today. Or maybe I'll do a little bit more and get ready to go. But for the most part, we're close, right? I do have the ferrite rings, so I can put those in there, and they will get their way down to here, and it will make this SMD component, which is good. But we do need to automate that process a little bit further. And this guy also requires another extruder. So I'm going to go make that. We'll check in on that next episode. And then also the gallium arsenide system into the SMD diodes is another one that we have to look into. But that one is a little bit less used. So I may skip it. We'll see. Yeah, see, it's not as needed yet. Keyword is yet. All right. Yeah, it's for other things. Holy quantum supercomputers, for example, and workstations. So we'll get there. But that gives us 4 of the 5 automated, which is great. And that will lead us into being able to automate our circuits next episode. Also, that will then automate our AE2 processing as per our requirement. And we will be good to go for automating our processors 100% with the microprocessors. Sounds good to me. Well, thanks, everyone. I really do appreciate it. And what are we missing here? Snowballs. Have a good one.